So on my talks, there is a prayer that was put on there for last night. This TikTok is dedicated to my people of Yehuda, Royal Tribe Yehuda, and to Gad, to the princes. Today was a very special day. And Father will tell me when he wants me to pray to him, and I always know what he wants me to talk about. And when he called me to pray last night, I didn't understand it, but I knew what he wanted, and that's exactly what I did. I understood it when that sun set tonight. When I told you that Yahuwah himself was separating the sheep from the goats, there's no way Edom doesn't know what Thanksgiving is now. They know damn good and well what it is, and they still celebrate and parade. Yahuwah gave us the moon. He said that in Genesis, to separate our days, to align our days, our feast days, our months, our years. And it's the new moon, the full moon. That's why they defile it. So our Sabbath days, and there's not one, the seventh day. No, there's several of them, and they are high Sabbaths. We don't violate them. I did not realize this till the sun went down. I'm just amazed by it. When that sun went down, oh yes, Father, yes. And our Sabbath days flow. We don't have names for the days because they're named after false gods. We don't have names of the states because they're named after false gods. We don't have names on the months because they're named after false gods. They taught us to cuss and curse and profane what is holy to Yahuwah. Do you understand me? They taught us to do it. That's why we don't do it anymore. So our Sabbath days float. But check this. My princes of Yehuda and Tegad that was on that trail of tears as brothers, family, 2 brothers of Yaakov. Do you remember when their Thanksgiving used to always be on the 3rd THUR of the week in the month? You remember that? It wasn't that day this year. And believe me when I tell you, trust and believe that Yahuwah is orchestrating everything today, even their witchcraft days. It was off this year because they've thrown their days off with all their witchcraft and all we know that they do. And guess what day it fell on? It fell on Yahuwah's Sabbath. It was our Sabbath. And I was praying that out, just doing what he told me to do. You get the mark of the beast by what your hand does and what your heart loves. Because he's reading hearts today, nothing else, just like King David. So as I said that prayer last night, I did not even know what he was going to show me at sundown. And we had our Sabbath today. We did exactly what we were supposed to do while they did what they do and separated themselves from the flock. Do you understand what I'm saying? And Edom marked themselves by what they did today. Yahuwah said, I will release my Sabbath only to those that diligently seek me. And I was on my knees, my face on the floor for a year trying to learn that moon and its phases, the way he designed it. We're not moon worshipers. Let me get this straight. We worship the creator of the moon because he himself is even the moon's Elohim, and he does as he is told. That's why he never loses his place. It's always up there so that we know when our feast days are. And there are not 7 feast days. There are only 3. The rest came from them putting them in. And if you researched what they put in, you would know that they are not ours. They're pure witchcraft. And Yahuwah said, only those that diligently seek me will I release these mysteries to. He teaches us today. So while they sang and danced in the streets, oh my princes of Yehuda, to Gad and even to Yissachar, about our death, we're still here. And we are more lethal than any of our ancestors that they killed were. Because his spirit is in us and nothing else. And we are holding that covenant high and defending it and covering it like lions today. You tracking me? They did it to themselves. They knew about the turkeys. They knew everything, and they still sat to it, Yahuwah said. They chose themselves instead of walking out of it. That's what Ezekiel 18 is all about. You choose it for yourself. No man can make you take a mark. And your lack of knowledge is what's killing you of him. I'm going to tell you what, you can be known throughout all this earth, but if Yahuwah himself does not know you, who are you? Nothing. Nothing. Now that I've told you that, I have some things to do. But for those looking to go to a witch or a sorcerer or anything else, Isaiah 47 told you that they knew what he said, so they're not going to tell you anything. If you want to know what is coming to this nation now, you meet me back here before the sun comes up. I'll have it dropped. But for those that want to know what is happening and what is going to happen right now, you meet me back here. But I'm bringing my Father to tell you in his words, so you'll believe it. And we are going to stay right there in Isaiah. Oh yes, we're going to stay right there in Isaiah, because what is coming is going to shake you to the core. And you remember that you made the decision for yourself and for your family. Hosea, Yahuwah spoke and he said, you knew my law and you turned your back on it. You turned your back on me. And last days, if you proceed in it, I'm telling you, you got a window of opportunity right now. Last days, I will forget about your children, because you taught them to follow them in these holidays. You're marking yourself. And he will show them where the armies, he'll show them where to find you. I don't give a damn where you go. You better go to Enoch 89, because he delivered us to them in droves and gave us over to Edom because we followed you. I tell you, I bring evidence, and I don't play about this mission that he has put me on. And free will is free will. It's very important to Father. What I come with in the next talk will be my last talk for the night. That's all you're going to be able to eat. I guarantee it. But this is what's to come. And I'm going to let him tell you himself. To my princes of Yehuda and to Gad, he didn't forget us. And these are not the days of judgment, my beautiful princes. Push your chests out and put your crown on. These, Yahuwah said in the book of Amos, are the days of my vengeance and my anger. He gets to cut loose on them after he's held it, after 400 years of our captivity with them. They are the shepherds that abandoned their flock. Shalom.